Gaffer, an exciting game to kick off the season on Saturday. How are the lads feeling heading into that one?
There's a couple of lads here, you can ask them in a minute, but no, it's been a big occasion for Hartlepool. Obviously back in the Football League, full house, all the good things, but what a way to start the game, start the season. And like I said the other week, get it out of the way up there now. It'll be a nice little sunny day up there, hopefully.
It's been good to see the core of the group from last season carry on for this season, and some good new additions too, including Owen on your left. Yeah,
that's what I say. You always look into strengthen. And last year, everybody knew that. I think a little bit sometimes when you look at it in cold light of day, did we underachieve or did we overachieve? It's a thin line. But when you're up there, you want to push on and stay up there. So let's hope this season, first and foremost, people might not like hearing it, but it's all about survival again. Stay up, then we can push on and see where it takes us.
It'd be great to have those Rhodes fans making that long trip up to Hartlepool for the first time in a very long time.
Well, all the best to them. Yeah. It's a fair old slap up there, but you can't anything but praise the fans. Anybody who wants to go up to, to see the team play up in Hartlepool, everything's much appreciated, because as we all know, without them, there's not a football club anyway. It's their club.
It's been a really promising pre-season, some great performances, especially at home in front of the fans against West Ham and Tottenham's youth.
Well, I wouldn't say youth. West Ham had some first. Listen, it's all about. There's two ways you look at that. It don't mean nothing if we go to Hartlepool and get beat Saturday, but it's all about getting times in their legs. That's why we played a lot of games. Obviously, the results. If you look at them and you're getting beat, you might think you've got problems. The same way as don't get carried away if you win them. But I try to make it, or we try to arrange that every game would be a little bit different. It's brought a few fans in, but it's this stage of the season and where we've been for, especially from last year. It's just about the timing and the fitness in the boys' legs.
And Owen, for yourself, you're kind of heading towards home in your first game at Hartlepool. How are you excited for that one?
Yeah, I can't wait. Everything we've worked for over pre-season, just looking forward to put it into place and show what we can do as a team.
And you managed to pick up some good game time in pre-season. How have you been finding life at Crawley so far?
Yeah, I've loved it. Since I came through the door, the lads have been top class with us, so I can't wait to get started.
And what are your goals for the season ahead, obviously personally and as a team?
I think for me it's just to try and claim my shirt, try and play every week, and just help the team as much as I can.
I must say as well, it's to sign some of the level of the players that we've got. They've backed us to do what we've got to do, and the clubs that they've come from have backed us. And it really helps as well, especially for this weekend, to someone who can translate as we're going up there as well, in Owen. And so we're all looking forward to that as well.
Thanks a lot, Gaffer. Cheers.
Thank you.
John, it's really good to see you again. Just tell us a little bit about how you're feeling with this season when fans can actually return. How important are the fans to you, to this club?
It's like any club, especially you being local, they can't wait to get back in the door. It proved it in the two friendlies that we've had at home. Let's just hope that everybody's together, which I know they will be, and let's move on together and hopefully shoot up the league. As I say, survival's your first thing, but it'd be good to see them all back again and hear some of the abuse as well as the cheering, which will be good.
You open with an away fixture, obviously, to Hartlepool, newly promoted. Does it concern you that they are going to have strength in numbers in terms of the fans, and with that promotion behind them this weekend? Does that concern you at all, with that support they're going to have in the stadium?
No, I couldn't give a monkeys, to be honest with you. The way that you look at it is, I've been up there quite a few times, Hartlepool. I really like that part of the world. It's a good football environment. They're good supporters. Good little football club whenever I've been there, and they deserve to be where they are. And we're not just going up there to make the numbers up because they got promoted by a long chalk. No, but I'm looking forward to it. As I said, you always get a good reception up there, and they are good footballing people.
And of course, we have fans here back on Tuesday with the League Cup. How much are you looking forward to seeing this ground packed again with fans?
Yeah. As I say, there's enough here. You look at the Leeds games and things like that, that if there was people there for that, I think they'd still be talking about it. But let's just hope that we get in there and everyone stays safe, and it's all about survival for everybody now. And that'd be good. It'd be good to hear them backing us, and I'm sure they will. And they know that every side that we put out, there will be, they'll be trying 100%. And that's all we can ask for them and for the fans.
last season, amazing, fantastic FA Cup run, finished mid-table after a while, sort of looking like could possibly push for promotion. What are your thoughts, your priorities going into this season?
Well, it's as much the same as the other last season. It's all about survival. But you know, I know we're disappointed. We should have done a little bit higher, but I still think it's the highest that the club's finished since the owners have been here. I reckon it's the best result in the club's history, beating Leeds. It's up for doubt. We sell a player for £1 million. Oh blimey, you know, to top that, I don't know what we're going to win the lottery. I think might top that one. But we keep trying to do it. But that's the goals we set ourselves. You know, let's be a little bit realistic and not get too carried away with everything. We've got to go to these places and everywhere next year and earn the result. No disappointments, no regrets.
And just one final one for you, John. I mean, just a rollercoaster of ride of a season. Last season so tough with COVID. Are you starting to feel as a manager, you know, when you've been in pre-season training, that actually things are starting to feel a bit more normal again? Do you feel that?
Ask me after at 6 o'clock on Saturday, a couple of months' time, because we had 4 off with COVID already for the pre-season. It's good to see the fans back, but you know, let's not run before we can walk. Let's get the games under our belt and just be happy that we're playing Saturday.
Great stuff, thanks very much, John. And Owen, over to you. Just tell us a little bit about how pre-season's been going, what sort of welcome you've had at the club.
Yeah, I think from minute one since I've walked in, it's been really good. Everyone's been great with us, welcomed us well. And I mean, obviously in the pre-season games, it's been great to play with the lads. Obviously implement what the gaffers teaching were and trying to put it into practice on the pitch. So can't wait to get started Saturday.
Going into this first game, newly promoted side, nobody gets an easy fixture, do they, in this league? But that surely must make you feel that you've got a good start with a side that's just come up from non-league.
Yeah, I think in this league, no game's easy. I mean, everybody, it's a game for, it's always a fight, but I mean, if you can be confident, believe that we're going to win, I feel like we will. And the group of lads that we've got, I feel like we'll have a really good go this year.
How pleased are you that fans are allowed back, that we're going to see some grounds full to capacity this time?
Yeah, I can't wait for them to be back. I mean, the fans, obviously, they make the game, they make the club, so to play in front of them, I can't wait.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
That's if he's picked.
Add that in.
John, we've seen how much of a positive impact kind of the home crowd have had in pre-season. How are the team feeling ahead of going and playing in front of an away crowd?
Away fan or fans?
Hopefully.
Well, we'll see Saturday, but you know, it's going to be a challenge for some of the lads because some of them ain't played in front of crowds before, believe it or not, and it's been 18 months now since they've been to a full house, and it's going to be full of very passionate northern people who do make their voice known. And listen, if you can't enjoy them sort of games, you shouldn't be in football, home or away, you know what I mean, good or bad, and that's what everybody's in the game for. You're not here to play with the dog and duck, one man and his dog. You want to go to full houses and you want to see people. Well, I do anyway, and that's what's kept us going, and that's what kept us going last year. I think it'll be good. As I say, we've got the translator with us, so we'll be all right.
It's been a lot longer pre-season than we had last season. Do you see that as a positive, and that the players really looking forward to kind of getting into the season?
Me personally cannot stand pre-season, but for the lads, that last year I think we had 2 weeks, and at the moment, yeah, it's got to be. They've got time. You know, it's all about, as I said before, it's about getting the time in their legs and making sure that we can be as fit as possible. Nothing beats playing. You can run up hills, you can run round roads. As soon as you get them balls out, let's see who's got the bottle, let's see who's got the attitude, let's see who's ready for it. And that's our job, to make sure that we pick the right characters of people to be ready for that.
Newly promoted sides are always a challenge kind of early on in the season. What are you expecting? Clearly kind of a tough fight.
Whether they're newly promoted or anything, you know, they're a big club, Hartlepool, don't worry about that. Anyone that Brian Clough had something to do with, you know, you've got to admire what they've done in football. I've known a lot of people up there over the years, and they are a good club. So, you know, that they're there because they deserve to be there, the same way as we deserve to be there. But, it's, you know, let's see what happens Saturday. The gloves are on, let's go and have a go.
Just to confirm a couple of things, that George Franklin was suspended for the start of the first game of the season.
Correct.
And are there any kind of injuries in the squad?
Incorrect. Yeah, there is, but not going to affect this game at the moment. You know, we're happy with what we got. We got a few that might surprise a couple of people. No, we are what we are. We got no, you know, we haven't got. We might be able to keep. I still think we're the second or first lowest budget in the league or whatever. But you know that when you come into these places, and it's up to us to prove. So I kept saying last year, it's not all about money. It's who's got the most desire to get out there and do well. Your money will come later for the lads. That's what I'm hoping for anyway.
Owen, you seem to create a really good partnership with Tyler Frost in pre-season, now left wing. How important is that to build those partnerships early going into new season?
Yeah, I think obviously for me personally, having a good relationship with Tyler, that helps me defensively and it lets me attack, get forward. So, I mean, I think up to now we've worked on it. The gaffer's worked with her, and we're starting to develop a really good relationship. So hopefully we can take that in.
I think he means by that he's enjoying it. We've also signed another left back or left-sided player from Southampton. So the competition there with Nick Cerula as well. They all both know that, or three of them know that they got to be on their job. If they're not on their job, they don't get picked. And last year we didn't really have that options. And all of them, the three boys, they can bring so much talent to the club. Let's hope that they fulfil it. If not, we'll all be down the road.